Good day everyone, this is Dollar Graphics. Welcome to another section of our training. So today we'll talk about the introduction to Pixellab, that is how the Pixellab function. Good. Now so we're going to be talking about each element and their usefulness on the Pixellab app. So let's talk about this upper section first, then we'll discuss about the lower part. Good. So this first icon here is for you to save your work. When you finish designing, you can save your work. You either click on save as object, save as project, or save as image. So when you save as image, it's going to save on your phone memory, and when you save as project, it's going to save on your Pixellab memory. So I advise you save as object and you also save as image. Good. Now the next one is share. This icon. So maybe you want to share to Facebook, WhatsApp, any social media account. You can use this to share. And if you want to do that, you click on your quality so that your graphics will be of higher quality, so that it will be very presentable. So that's the work of this here. Then this apostrophe here is for quotes. Maybe you need quotes for your design, you can just click on it. You can see different type of quotes are here, so you'll be able to choose anyone you feel like using. Now when you start designing, we're going to know the function of this. It is an undo function. For example, maybe you are trying to type a text and you don't want to use it anymore. If you click on it, it's going to undo it, that is, it will remove that text. Now this next icon, which is over here, is the enlarge icon. For example, maybe you want to put a color in a specified place and you can't see it clearly, so you can just use this icon to enlarge the design you want to check properly. Good. Now this next icon here is known as the grid lines. So you can use it to arrange your work properly. As we continue in this lesson, you are going to be able to use the grid lines and other important things. Now this next icon is for you to be able to view your work, which is this icon, and for you to be able to arrange, merge, and do other things to your design. So as we continue, you are going to know how to use these icons respectively. Good. Now the next icon here, this three dots, has many features. So let's click on it. You can see we have use image from gallery. Maybe you need some pictures from your gallery. You can easily click on that place to take it to your gallery to use any picture you want. Full screen, use image from camera. Maybe you want to take a picture using your camera. Export image, image size. That's for you to know the size of the design you are making, maybe a flyer or anything. Contact us and the rest. Then there's also, so when you also save, you are going to see, when you save as a project, you are going to see your work under this open PLP file. So you are going to see your designs there. Good. Now the next icon, which is this, is the delete icon, for you to delete anything. For example, look at this new text which is highlighted. If I click on the delete, it's going to tell me delete this letter. So if I confirm it and I click on OK, it's going to delete it. Now this other one beside this is this pencil icon. It is mainly used for text. So as we continue in our design, we will to unleash the features everything has. Good. Now let's come down to this lower part of the Pixellab app. Okay, good. Now this lower part. Now for the first icon is for background. Different background and design are there, but you can easily use your own background, use any background of your choice, in as much as you have the wallpaper with you on your phone. So you can easily use any background of your choice. But if you don't have anyone, so you can just click on the ones here to be able to use as your background. So you can see as I'm clicking on it, it's changing the background. So you can use any background style you want for your design. Good. Now the next icon is this text icon. Now it has many features, like you can see here, the edit, delete, copy, to back, to front, position, relative position, size, padding, color, texture, opacity, rotate, mask, font, style, curve, background, align, spacing, line spacing, stroke, shadow, and the rest. So we're going to know how to use them as we continue with the class. Now, this next one is the shape icon. So it has different type of shapes, and you can also draw shapes from it, and it also has stickers. As you can see, it has different type of stickers you can pick for your design. And this import is for you to get pictures from your gallery. You can easily draw on your own. Then cancel, yes. Okay. Then the next one is the shape tool. You can pick on different types of different type of shapes, and if you want to change your shape, you just click on that marked area. You can see there are different type of shapes you can pick from this place. Now the next one is the bezier. This bezier is used to shape your object or anything. For example, you can see it. For example, if you have an object, maybe like square, then you want to shape it in a circle form, you can use this bezier icon to do that. Now the last one is arrow. So you can click on different arrows of your choice here if you need it in your design. Now the next one is the background tool. This background tool has different color. It has different tools. It has color, transparent, image size, crop. This background tool deals mainly with importing of pictures from your gallery for you to be able to use it for your design. Then the last one, this is to add more features to your background or any picture you want to use for your design. You can see we have the rotate, the noise, the stripes, the brightness, contrast, hue, saturation. So we are going to discuss more on that as we continue. Now let us just design a very little thing before we finish this lesson. So let's click on this white background. Okay. Now if I want to type any text, I'm going to click on this or let me call it the text icon, this one over here. Sorry, this one over here. Good. So when I click on it and I click on this addition sign, which is text, it's going to, as you can see, it's going to bring in a new text on our design board. So good. So if I want to type any text inside, I'm going to click on this edit key. So let me type creative industry. Creative industry. Good. Also note, this icon here is for you to change your text into a lowercase or uppercase. Now, for example, if I click on it, everything is going to change to lowercase, as you can see. But if I click on it again, it's going to change it to what? Uppercase. So that's the work of that icon there. And this next one beside it is the delete icon. If I click on it, all what I've typed here is going to automatically delete. So I click on OK. So you can see our creative industry is already written on our design board. Now the next thing I'm going to do, now I already explained the work of the delete. This next icon, which is the copy, is going to bring in two different things or two different objects of the original object you are already working on. So if I click on copy, it's going to bring another look-alike of this creative industry, as you can see, but I don't need it. So if I click on the delete icon, it's going to remove that automatically. Now to back and to front, this is used for mainly like when you are using shapes and written text. So we're going to discuss on that later. Now this one is the position icon. This position icon enables you to move left, move right, move up, or you move downwards. Now this move by here is for you to determine the rate at which it's going to move. So if you want it to move very fast and you want it to move very slow. So for this 20 pixel, it's going to move as very fast as possible. So, but it's not, maybe you want to position it in a very tight position, so you can just reduce it so it will move slowly for it to fit into where you want to do that. Good. Now the next one is relative position. This one is very fast. The first one is to move to the left. The second one, place it at the center. This third one, that is to move it to the right. Then this fourth one, to move it upward. This other one is to move it downward and place it back at the center. Then this other one also is to move it downwards. So that's the work of the relative position. So we're still going to continue to use it as we create more designs. Now this next icon, which is the size, this is to increase the text size. As you can see, as I increase it, the text became bigger. So that's the work of the text size. So let me increase this. So you can use this plus and minus icon to also control the text size. Now the next one is padding. For you to shift it left or you shift it to the what? Right, without what? Affecting the whole width or size of what you have been given or what you are designing. That's the work of the padding, but we don't need it yet. Now the next one is color, which is very important. This is the most basic element in designs, in graphic design. So this color, you can click on any color. You can also mix colors as gradient. So we're going to talk about mixing of color and gradient in the next class. So color, you can easily pick on any color you want here, but these ones here are not so specific. So you click on this plus sign to pick more colors. It's going to bring out a color wheel, as you can see. So you can click on any color of your choice, any color you like here. You can see it's very beautiful colors. This is for opacity and this is for how light you want it to be. So we're going to be using different colors here as we proceed. Okay, so you can see our color has changed. Good. Now the next one is texture. Texture is used to change the background of your design, maybe your text or any object you give it. So we're going to still talk on that also later. Now the opacity, like I said earlier, is to reduce and increase the rate at which you can view your text or view your image. Good. So I hope everybody is following. This is a very easy process. As we continue in the training, you are going to learn many new things and you see that this is very interesting and simple to learn. Good. Now the next one I'm going to talk about is the rotate. This rotate is for you to move your text round 180 degree, 360 degree, anyhow you want to rotate your text, but I'm not rotating mine, so I remove it. Now the next one is marks. We are going to use that as we proceed in our lecture. Now the next one is font, which is very important. The font is very important for you to make your design more beautiful. As you can see, there are many different fonts that can be used here. You can see different fonts. So you can click on any one you want for you to be able to change your font. So you can see that. Very good. Now as we continue in our training, we'll be able to talk on other icons that are used in the Pixellab because many of them can be explained using ordinary text. Some we need pictures and we need good designs for us to be able to explain it. But before I forget, let's explain the style. The style has three features, which is the bold, italics, and underline. So the bold will make your text more bold, just like the word bold. Italics, this is going to make your text bend right or bend left. Then the next one is underline. This is going to underline your text. Then if you want to cancel anything you've done, you just click on this fourth one here. To click on it, it's going to remove anything you've done there. Good, so that's how the style works. And this curve is for you to bend your text, just like saying rotate, but it's quite different. This is for you to bend your text. Good. Now the next one is background. Maybe you want to give your background a color, as you can see it. So you can give it any color you want. So let us just give it the background of, let's see this color. Okay, I think this is better. Good. Sorry. Okay, so you can give your background any color you want. Now the next one is align. Maybe you want to align it to the left, to the right, to the center. So we are going to use that as we proceed in our design. Then these other icons, we are going to still use them as we proceed in our design. So that's just the basic introduction of Pixellab. So see you in the next class, and if you have any questions, you can ask on the group. Thank you.